if you're a swing trader, you can, it's enough for you.
10 trades per week.
Yeah, if you're a swing trader, it's enough. No need like 10 trades per week. No, 1 trade per week, 4 trades a month. But that's even a lot of trades. Yeah.
It's okay. Like one trade.
But I can even
for
even
free.
even if it's 50, I can backtest
50 trades, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you do, yeah. But we need like 10,000 trades of data. Yeah, because we need to like backtest for like 10 years, yeah. We get that data and compile it together, because by the time you reach that stage, you know every market condition in your head. Yeah, from the daily, you just look at the daily and you're like, this bias, this is how the market's gonna move. I've seen this somewhere.
Yeah,
You get,
yeah.
because it's stuck in your head. That's why we need to backtest a lot.
Everyone here is still
Losing money, trust me. Yeah, we all losing money, but the goal is just to protect our capital, to risk. Like, if you master risk management, you've mastered the market. What traders don't know is there's always a next trade, and you never know what the next trade is gonna do. So you try to focus on this outcome of a trade you've just taken. Let's say it's a loss. If you focus a lot on that outcome, you're gonna have to revenge trade, and you're gonna blow your account. So that's what helps me out actually. I'm always having this mindset that there's always another trade that's gonna come. Okay, back to our checklist. You're trying to build a system, and we're gonna build it together. So I need to engage with you guys. Don't get like silent or something like that. Before we were using support and resistance, but we had a very low win rate of like 20, because we didn't have a checklist. I was just getting stuff out of my mind and trying it out for you guys. But now let's build a very good checklist. First, we want to look at the daily. What do we always have on the daily? What do we always cover? Oh, my students have arrived. You know, I always have physical classes with my students. You can have a seat.
Yes,
You're welcome to our class. So now, guys on TikTok, you're very many. I want you in the Google Meet, like right now. The link is in the bio. To join the Telegram, link is in the bio. I don't want to show you chats on TikTok because they're gonna ban my account. They will think that I'm scam, yet I'm not scam. I don't know if I'm scam. I'm not. The checklist, so the checklist. First, market structure. Market structure. So we're gonna analyze market structure, the highs and lows, and then we mark it out to like spot the trend, whether it's a bullish trend or bearish trend. You get? That's the first rule. So you guys can tell me, which strategy do you want us to backtest? ICT, SMC. You write, if you're on TikTok, write the strategy you want. If you're here on Google Meet, you also write in the comments which strategy. Then we're gonna build that strategy. Which pair is that? We are backtesting Euro USD. This is ICT. Okay, ICT. Oh, I should run a poll, I guess. How do they run a poll here? How do they run a poll? On TikTok, eh? CRT. I don't know CRT. ICT order blocks. Okay, ICT. Candlestick range theory. I know CRT, but I don't choose it. SMC. So we have 3 SMC, 3 ICT. SMC. SMC is taking over. You guys, It's the same. It's the same. Just that the terms differ, but it's the same concepts. ACT, SMC. Not so.
Yeah.
FVG is the imbalance. Order block is supply and demand. You get. So Gilbert, so nyambe ko recording ko kweyo call. Nera tekina bila ko voice. Ina kusubira mu kisenge. Oberi ku balcony. Oh, we are in class bana inera video. SMC ICT. Mu choosing speed. SMC. Okay, we go with SMC because I'm more familiar with SMC, but it's the same with ICT. So first on our checklist we have the market structure. After market structure we go to our points of interest.
Before you go there, someone is saying like explain those terms, please.
Explain the terms. ICT. Explain the inner circle trader. ICT is a strategy developed by Michael. Also SMC was developed by him. SMC, these are smart money concepts. ICT, these are concepts from Michael, the FVGs, what. So you're gonna use SMC. Firstly, market structure, yeah. So after market structure, we have demand and supply. So demand and supply is gonna help us get our points of interest. Like on the H4, demand is where we buy from, then supply is where we sell from. It's like support and resistance, but in a different way. I'll show you how to spot good valid demand and supply zones. Let's see, we have supply and demand zones. So after our market structure, you have to spot these supply and demand zones, the valid ones. Then another thing on our checklist, we're gonna have to sketch for liquidity. I know I've not yet told you about this, guys, but liquidity, this is what moves the market. It's like fuel. If there is no fuel in the car won't start. So if there is no liquidity in the market, price is not gonna move. Next thing is liquidity. So liquidity is what moves the market, and simply this is people's SLs being taken away by the market makers. That's liquidity. Your SL, if they take it away, you've been liquidated. You get? Yeah. If you lose, if your SL gets hit, that means that you've been liquidated. The next thing after spotting liquidity, this is our checklist, yeah. And if we get any conditions and they don't meet our checklist, we ain't taking that trade. Yeah, we are chilling and waiting for these conditions to happen, the checklist. After liquidity, we have our confirmation, entry confirmation. I don't know which kind of entry confirmation we're gonna use, but we'll see. There's a lot of entry confirmations I use. So we get the entry confirmation, and also we can add the Fibonacci levels.
Explain the
Fibonacci, basically this is a tool that helps us like buy from premium or discount. So it just helps us spot good selling or buying zones. Like we always have to buy in in discount and sell in premium prices. So this is the role of this Fibonacci tool. I'm gonna show you how it works and how it aligns with the market. So basically it shows where price is gonna reverse from, because price is gonna always reverse in discount prices or discount levels. So now what else on the checklist? After this Fibonacci, actually the entry confirmation should be the last thing on our checklist. If you're on TikTok, link in bio to access the Google Meet. I shared the link in the Telegram group. So the entry confirmation, man, what I'm muting is you mute your mute. So after this entry confirmation, okay, after the entry confirmation, after Fibonacci, there's another thing on the checklist. What's that? Order flow, maybe. But this is all, I don't know, we just have to learn. So if I've written something here on the checklist and you don't know anything, you do not have any idea about this, it's your role to go on YouTube and backtest and search, backtest and see that you need, like, you understand these terms, because from today onwards this is what we're gonna be learning.
Also show the TikTok people.
I show the TikTok people, no I can't, they're gonna ban me. Yeah, but I can show you a little bit of what we are doing in class. For you to access the class, just text me on WhatsApp. I'll share you the link to the WhatsApp groups where I'll be sharing my free classes. I'm in class. You get. Yeah. Thanks for the gift, Skylar. Gifting me.
Okay.
You the one. Kati. Simanya kumanya. Tushazimba checklist. Saga ava kumulama gwa kuzimba checklist. So after the Fibonacci, which other thing should we add on the checklist? Mungambe. But student bank. Geo junior, take a coach ku checklist. As order flow. Yeah, let's add order flow as well. But we're gonna collect 2R, nothing above that. Yeah, checklist here for this. So we have to have market structure, supply and demand zones, liquidity, Fibonacci, order flow, entry confirmation. So everyone know already. Zero now, price is reacting off our H4 demand. I know guys, I taught you on how to spot these highs and lows. I mean how to mark up market structure, and I guess you're pros at this. So when I look at this, someone.
Listen for WhatsApp number.
Your WhatsApp number is 0758997. You can write it for me in the comments.
It's there in the description.
Yeah, it's in the description actually. 075897526 526. I guess so many people are texting me, but I'm not replying. I'm not. You're recording the call. Send me link for Google session. Okay, sorry. Let me send you. The guys are texting me already. Let me first share. Sorry, let me first share my link. Send me link. Okay, I've shared to you. Chocolate, share the live. Thank you, Chocolate. Who is Chocolate?
It's me.
Guys, help and share the live. Share the live to so many people, and make sure you tap the screen so that we go viral or something like that. Okay. So now we've spotted the market structure. We've broken this. This is H4. I'm starting analyzing from the 4-hour, but we can start with the 1 day, like daily. So from the daily, we see the market is bullish, and though the daily is not needed, Murray is following H4 order flow. So first, let me explain about order flow. Order flow, this deals with ranges, order flow ranges. This is how orders are placed into the market. And whenever these guys are gonna put trades in the market, if it's buy trades, they have to leave a footprint named as order flow, or order flow, like a bullish order flow range. So for us to create a bullish order flow range, we need to break a recent high and then confirm break of structure. After confirming break of structure, we need to map out the high and the low. This is bullish. This is what we call bullish. bullish order flow. Bullish order flow. Bullish order flow. I want to like annulate. I'm not seeing the tool. Who? So all this inside, all things we're planning to do is buy. We aren't trying to sell in a bullish order flow range. Yeah, like in a bullish range. Yeah. So all we want to do is sell. I mean buy in a bullish order flow range. Until we create a bearish range, that's when we start like seeing the like planning for the sells. Okay guys, we have 40 people on the live. I can't share a screen, they're gonna ban me, honestly. If you want to join our class, all you have to do is check my description and join the Telegram group. You see the link for the class, the Google Meet class. Yeah, you cannot see because they are going to ban me, honestly. I just started these live sessions. TikTok thinks I'm like scamming people by teaching them for free. I am scamming you guys. It's like I'm selling a robot or something. There's someone here selling robots. Kale, back to business. Now that we've met the first thing on our checklist is market structure, and the structure is bullish. We also have an order flow range. Okay, actually order flow, can we take one? I know better work with the order flow. This is the flow of orders in the market. So we know that in a bullish order flow range, we are always buying, not selling. We're always buying. So now after spotting the order flow as well, you're now gonna mark up our demand zones. So demand zone for a bullish demand zone, bullish demand zone. For a strong demand zone, for a valid demand zone, it has to have an impulsive move which breaks the high. Like we see, this is an impulsive move, this big move to break the high. We are backtesting viewers, but you'll see after joining the Google Meet. To join the Google Meet, text me. The number, my WhatsApp number is in the bio. I'll share it to you in the inbox. But for now, you just enjoy seeing me, but you're not gonna see any chats. Yeah. So I was still explaining about demand. How demand is formed. Demand. Wow. Okay, supply and demand. So the demand zone, this is the last sell candle before the impulse bullish move. Let me describe it. Demand zone, for a valid demand zone, is we have to have a sell candle. Because we can create one candlestick. Fill it with red. This is not red. It's supposed to be red. Yeah. Demand zone. Ngenda jiba kubira one. This is our candlestick. This is our red candlestick. So like I've explained, it's the last sell candle before an impulse bullish move. That's the demand zone. So we have our next green candlestick. So this is our green candlestick. I guess I should show you guys, the guys of TikTok. We're just learning about this. This is a green candlestick. So a demand zone is the last sell candle before a big impulsive move. So this is how we draw our demand if we were to do demand. So this is our demand. So when you spot something like this is always our demand zone. So let's say this is how the market moves. This is the market movement, and then it creates something like this, and then it goes to break this, yeah, with an impulse. The area or the footprint left this red candle before the last green candle to engulf it is what we call a demand zone. This is what we call a demand zone. You get? Yeah. And for you to spot it, like we have a demand zone here on the H4, but when you go to the H1, you'll see that it has this last red candlestick before this big impulsive move. You get? So that's our refined entry, and this is our point of interest on the H4, which is the second thing we have on the checklist after order flow. It's the third one. Supply and demand, valid supply or demand zone. Now that we've learned about demand, same applies to supply. Let me delete this. Now supply is just the opposite of demand. You get? It's the last buy candle. It's the last buy candle before a large impulsive move to the downside. So we have that buy candle right there, and then the next candle is a red candle engulfing it with a big push to the downside. So this is what we mark as our supply. This is what we mark as our supply. This last green candle, that's what we mark as our supply. And this move has to go down and break a low to confirm that it's valid. You get? It has to break a certain low to confirm that it's valid. Let's get back to the market. I don't need to show you charts, they will ban my live. If you want to learn more, come on the Google Meet, check bio, join the group, and come to the class. So now that we've spotted our demand zone, we'll wait for liquidity. I already explained liquidity. This is the fuel which drives the market, and it's basically people's SL, traders SL. We have so many types of liquidity. We have like 3-4 types of liquidity. We have the session liquidity, we have the trend line liquidity. Trend line liquidity lies under visible liquidity, and like I told you, liquidity is when we have multiple SLs in an area, and it simply means money. And I also went ahead to tell you that it's the sole driver of the market, and it's the only reason why price moves up and down. So this is like, you see, you're driving a car, you need fuel. So if you're trading, you need liquidity as well. If you need to validate your trading setup, you need liquidity. We have so many types of liquidity. We have the visible liquidity. Visible liquidity, we have the equal highs. Under visible liquidity, we have equal highs, equal lows. We have trend line liquidity under hidden liquidity. We have trend line liquidity. I will have to actually, I explained this in my masterclass, but I have to give it out to you for free someday. But it's also your role to go and make research on YouTube, because all this is free on YouTube. You get? We have the previous weekly swing points, like previous swing points liquidity on the daily, on the weekly, on the monthly. If you see a swing point, this is a high or a low, but on a higher time frame, let's say H4 or like daily, monthly. If we take out that high, we've taken out liquidity, so that's also liquidity. We have session liquidity, the London highs, the London lows, the Asian highs, Asian lows, the New York highs, New York lows. That's all liquidity. If we take out an Asian low, we've taken out liquidity. So NB the sessions can be identified as with indicators. We have an indicator. It's called the FXN. Is it? Let me check it out. SFL sessions open. No, it's not the one. It's on TradingView. It's FXN sessions, something like that. That's what I use for liquidity. Guys, share the live. Tap on the screen. Tap on the screen. Share the live. So we're done with the third step. For the fourth step, which is liquidity, we've spotted liquidity. We have liquidity here. Because this zone to be valid, our point of interest, the demand zone to be valid, has to have liquidity as well. So liquidity is taken out, and now we're waiting for the zone to get met. So what we need to do is go to M5, because this is where we get entries from, on the M5. So M5, you have to wait patiently for this zone to get hit. Yeah, you wait for this zone to get hit. Now let's play price to see. No, we're playing price. We are back testing. Oh, it's still London opens, but still we can check to see what the M15 is doing, because you can take trades still. Though we aren't supposed to sell, it's bullish order flow. We can sell, wait for liquidity, and take buy trades on the M15 if it gives bullish order flow. For us to confirm bullish order flow on the M15, we have to get like 2 structure breaks. So if we break 2 highs, like this is the first high we've broken, first high, and then we have also, this is the second one, then that means we have now confirmed bullish, and we can wait for price to come back in these demand zones and buy. So we have another trade. Apart from this, we also have another trade with liquidity as well. This first range is going to act as liquidity for this second one, because we have buyers already, like buyers already buying. So these are buyers buying, and they've placed their SLs here. Probably when price comes back to take them out, they'll act as our liquidity. Let's go to 1 minute to play price. It's London open. Yeah, how do I pin this Zoe's text? I've pinned the comment. That's how you get into the class, the Google meeting class. Now play price to see if it's gonna come back down. It doesn't. So it's signaling more liquidity in the market. So we have more people buying and placing their SLs on this low. So that's liquidity. This validates this zone as well. This zone becomes valid for entries. Let's play and see. Remember, H4 is bullish. We can't sell. By all means, we aren't trying to sell anything. So liquidity gets taken out, but taps into the imbalance. So if we were trading ICT, we would have got an entry on this imbalance, the FVG. But since we aren't, if actually this FVG is acting as a liquidity for this zone, for those early ICT buyers. Price respecting the FVG. Coming to take it out and tapping into something like a demand zone, but it's not so convincing. Would like to wait for the extreme zone. Always be patient. So New York opens and still nothing, and now we are past trading time. We can go to the next day open. Let me first customize this to Sawanya. London open. Customize London. Yeah. So we go to the next day open. I want you guys to get used, yeah, with this. So London starts, but price now currently this is the next day. This is Friday. Friday. Oh, what? This is Friday. Simply Branny. Hi, how are you? So this is Friday, and the market opens, and price is in our zone, our buying zone. Price is in our buying zone. So New York, like London hasn't opened yet, so we have to wait for London to open. Otherwise, we ain't taking anything. Though price is in our zone, as you can see, it's reacting from this zone. All these zones have acted as liquidity during Asian. They took them out. Yeah, guys, we are back testing, trying to learn some strategy. Created a checklist. If you want to join this class, all you have to do is text me or check bio, join the Telegram group, and get the link to class. I always have these classes every day at 8 p.m. so don't worry, we'll do it in your free time. Otherwise, enjoy the class. Yeah. Guys in Telegram, if you join Telegram, it's automatically gonna give you the link. Mr. Right, hello, can I join the challenge? Is it too late? No, it's not too late for the challenge. You can just join any. We're trying to challenge ourselves to see if we have the discipline to keep an account for like 30 days. But the goal, the targets, we want to like push this account to like 10x, like 1,000%. Yeah. So let's say you have $100. We're trying to push this to 1,000, but it's tough. That's why it's a challenge. It's not easy to do. But yeah, it's doable. Kati tulabe M1. So now we're waiting for our confirmation. So we have so many confirmations. I don't know which confirmation we're gonna use here. You have the V-shape recovery. Now London opened, and this is where we're planning on taking trades. But we want the first confirmation I use is always changing character. If we get that, that's the first step. And yeah, we had a choke entry, but it happened when outside our trading time. Yeah, it happened. Always place the stop loss down and target maybe 2R. For the start, we're targeting like 2R, 3R. Okay, so that would be a nice trade. That would be our first catch, but it didn't happen. It's not like London hadn't opened yet. So now we wait for price to come back down for entries. If it leaves, yeah, it leaves. That's like, you don't chase the market. So price comes back down. Probably right now we're trying to like get entries, any confirmation. Like if you get liquidity and then FU candlestick, I'll enter. So actually go to the M5, see what M5 is doing. M5 giving us this structure, and then leaving this, creating liquidity. Now actually I can set limits. I love using pending orders when giving you guys signals. So I take 3R. So this is the trade we're gonna enter. If it comes back down, we're gonna have to enter with minimal risk. Currently we're trading 200k FTMO. 200k account. Look, imagine it's FTMO. Risking 2k per trade, targeting 6k or 4k. Depends on the range. So price is coming back down. Doesn't trigger us. Fuck. So price misses us like with 0.1.
Good.
James Intege, how are you doing? Do you share your videos after your session in your Telegram account? No, I am going to upload it on TikTok. I mean on YouTube. On YouTube, not TikTok. But I'll be sharing the shorts on TikTok. So price, yeah, failing to give us an entry. Now maybe let's wait for like New York. Okay, we close to our entry, but we have a lot of bearish momentum. I don't know, we're just gonna execute. So price enters, we're risking 18 pips. One lot is gonna hit $180, and 10 lots, that's 1,800. We are close to the amount we are risking, so we're gonna use 10 lots because we're risking 2k per trade. Put in, my phone is about to black out to the guys in TikTok. So this is our first trade. Let's see how it plays. So it goes into our direction. Our trade is currently like running into profits. When do we set BE? After like confirming a break of structure on the M1. For now, I used M5 for entries because it was a very clear trade, A plus setup. Now we've broken this. If you have any break, we broke that high, and that's our BE, man. That's our BE. Set BE, set break even, and now we are riding risk free, $2,000 in profits. Let me show you. I don't know, man. I wish they don't like ban my live. Chats unless you're in the group. So if they ban, I don't know if you're gonna. But this is financial advice. This is like non-financial advice. It's just for educational purposes. We're about to hit our TP, but we're currently running at BE. You see the profits floating. 3,000. Our TP is at 5k. This is what hurts me. Price missing TP, and then it goes back to like BE. Let's go to M15 to speed it up. It missed our TP. It missed our TP by how many pips? Let me see. Can I 3R by a few pips and then hit yourself. But that's how the market is, yeah. That's how the market is. First trade is a BE trade. Let's go and sketch another entry. But the trade aligned with all the things on our checklist. Let's first make a quick review and see. So market structure, yeah, it was bullish. Order flow was bullish. Supply and demand, the demand was valid. Liquidity, we had liquidity. Fibonacci, that's what we forgot. So we always have to buy or sell in discount or premium prices. For buys, it's discount. So this is how you draw your Fibonacci from the low to the high in that bullish range, and then you wait for anything below 0.5 to buy, because now for this scenario we are buying. I'll show you this like for a case where we are selling, and yeah, if we're selling, it's above the 0.5. If you're buying, the zones need to be below the 0.5, and yeah, it made that as well. So now the next entry confirmation, I told you I use chalk FU maybe sometimes. Let's go to the next day. That day is done. I'm not going to do it. So now checking the H4 again. this is Tuesday. The next day, I want us to backtest after Friday, like for 1 week, and then I close because it's freezing. My phone is about to black out. It's okay by charging.
Maybe the live should end it from there.
No, I want to charge. Where is my charge? It's here. Maybe yeah, I need to end the live. Yeah, TikTok. So let's continue on the Google Meet because I need to concentrate as well. Let's find the So now this is the next day, Tuesday. Now on Tuesday, you help me post.
Post what?
Yours. You post like the videos I'm recording there. Whenever I'm doing the live, it trends.
I think what's posting kwa account inafuna yuko
Who's screen recorded?
Do you know this can posting kwa account yangu? Hata nina account yours post.
You don't have the video, so you can save them and then share.
Also post on Forex Academy Uganda page. But tujifako. Sorry guys. This is Tuesday. I guess London Open. We start by analyzing. We're still in a bullish range. We want to buy. So only getting buy entries. Only getting buy entries. And now M15. What is M15 doing? M15 is bullish. We'll have all this liquidity, which means that we can make use of this demand zone right here. If price reaches here, we can buy.
The PC is charged.
Hmm?
The PC is charged.
Yeah, it is. So still creating liquidity. We have this liquidity. Now, actually, I've forgotten about the trading plan. But for the trading plan, it's just all about risk and just keeping the risk at 1%. If we get like 3 L's in a row, I'll be minus 3%. That's a drawdown of 3%. I'll decrease my risk to 0.5 up to when the account comes back to BE and resume risking like 1%. So right now price is, this is like Asian. Go to the next day open. So Asian, this is London Open. Price comes back, doesn't tap into our zone, but still goes back into our direction. We want it into that zone for us to buy. So did it? No, not yet. So finally price that taps into that zone, and now going to go to 1 minute for entries. We have liquidity. If I get an FU candlestick or something like that, or choke, I'm going to have to what? I'm going to have to yes, hello Sheriff. Wasuzote madini mu class kankubireko katini ngamaliriza. So now we have what do we have? We want to see, we want a confirmation. Definitely a confirmation. But we have these lows taken out and this high. So if we take out that high, that's our first confirmation. Yeah. Remove the light. That's our first confirmation. Let's wait for that high to get broken. Sawa mekaka sawa 11. We still can take a trade. Sawa 11. We stop trading at so we get the confirmation, which is this. Now here we can enter a buy, a long position around here. Put our SL down. That's 14 pips. Targeting how many pips? 100. Targeting 41, 44, 45 pips for a 3-hour trade. Now with 14 pips, that's 1,400. We can use 18 lots since we are risking 2k. So we've so far not gotten any loss. It's just one trade, one break-even trade, which didn't hit TP. It was close. Stop loss is at 2,700. That's a lot. I'm risking 2,000. I'm going to decrease like 80%, like 15% and see. I'm going to decrease another 5%. I want to risk 5,000. Is it? Okay, 2,200. Let's go with that. Price goes into a direction, then comes back to take us out. That's the first SL of the day. Everything on plan, everything perfect, but then that's how the market is. It's gonna hit you or go into your direction. Now we've broken this zone. Let's go to another day. Price tapped this, but it's past our trading time. Trading so price goes back down. This is the next day, Thursday. We can go back to H4 to check. Remember H4, we had our demand, and yeah, this is our demand. We refined it under H1. So that's our demand. That's what we are waiting for buys. Yeah, we can wait. Now that all our zones were like okay, we haven't tapped into the zone yet, and price is going up. So this is what frustrates us in the market. So the price goes up. I was saying the video and the things I'm trying to say. So you create more structure on the M15 with liquidity. Remember, if we have liquidity, we can always get good zones. This is a demand zone. We learned that the demand zone is the last sell candle before a big impulsive move to the upside. So it has liquidity. This is another range. This is a range actually. So in this range we have buyers buying. These buyers buying here are gonna leave liquidity at SLs down below. So those are the SLs we are trying to use as our liquidity for that zone. If that zone doesn't have liquidity, we aren't using it. Let's go. So we have like 30 minutes to end. Oh, this has been a very long call. So we are back testing. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. So only one day back testing. So that zone gets taken out, but still we have FVGs here. So ICT by enjoying the one in. For SMC to linda demand with neno. Kati kanunako kaze nebaka college nebaka violating. They violated these demands of ours. I guess we didn't have any confirmation on the M1. You can check and see. So see, we didn't have any confirmation. We didn't have any confirmation, and the zone was violated. So going back on the H4, with H4 zones, I want to get entries on the M5 confirmations. So we have the H4 zone get tapped into. We have this liquidity here, and we are waiting for a confirmation. What kind of confirmation are you waiting for? I have so many confirmations, but then price is going deep into mitigating the zone deep. We have this candlestick, but it doesn't have no confirmation here. So the day ends and price didn't give us any confirmation. Price didn't give us any confirmation. Let's go to the next day open, which is Friday. This is the last day. Though you see Asian confirmed. You see Asian confirmed. This was the zone. We make our change in character, and price back comes back down here. This is where I would enter from, but I don't trade Asian. So SL slightly below. There will be like 12 pips to risk, and then collecting 3R. It will be our first trade, first win trade. Triggered in Tokyo. Yeah, it triggered sawa ngabbiri sawa satu. We don't trade. So this is the importance of backtest. You can backtest wetubanga tufuna trades every 9:30 p.m. Then you can decide to start trading 9:30 p.m. at night, because that's when we are profitable. That's when we get the trades. Going to the next day, which is Friday. I might delete this, we missed it. Still, we have bullish order flow. We have these highs broken, also have this, and this first one acts as liquidity for the second zone, which is this one. Let's play price. See, so price goes up, doesn't want to come back, but remember the market always moves up and down. So we have a lot of ranges created, bullish ranges, and these ranges we have a valid demand zone. Now this is gonna act as our liquidity for the zone down. Let's go. London. What is this news? No. Yeah, 5:30, like 15:30. We might have news. So let's come to 1 minute for entries. I don't see any cool entry. Oh, entry, but it just wicked. Even though it wicks, that will give me a good bias, because we've wicked out these guys. Always collect 3R. Always sell down. It's going to be 18 pips. This SO is kind of larger. 3R. So I want to see the win rate. So far, the win rate is -100. We have 0 wins. This spread becomes our first win. Gonna use 10 lots, risking 1,800. This is the second trade. Like if they hit us, it will be our second loss. And then we set risk to 0.5. I've been risking 2,000. I'll be risking 1,000 if they take me out. So this is my second trade. If it turns out to be a loser, so it goes into profits, it's actually a winner. I'm not collecting partials. I want full TP. We have a break to the upside. This is BE. So I've set BE, and now I'm letting profits run up to TP. So TP hit. Okay, I don't have any emotions, but trading is a game of emotions. You get? Trading is a game of emotions. Like currently, we are facing a huge losing streak, me and the guys in the trading challenge. So trust me, we have a lot of emotions to manage, and I guess some of those guys have already blown accounts. But the challenge, the real trading challenge, lies within you. It's you to to be patient, to hold on onto the pain, and stick to the rules. Execute. The wins are going to come because I'm backtesting. This is the very system I use. This is my system. I woke up feeling good, and I'm like, yeah, let me try to give my guys this. So if you guys make me happy, you're consistent, I'll be giving out this system to you for free. For free is a very good system. But the goal now is to increase on the win rate, because the market conditions now are harsh. This I'm backtesting 2025 May. Oh, nice. May 2025. Ooh, tuli muchikat. June or July. So I'm backtesting the past month. This is Friday. So Friday out with a win, and it was our last backtesting. Good. So now I can answer questions. If you have any questions to ask, you can ask. Quick recap: we've had 3 trades in this session. First trade was a break even. Second trade was a loss. Third trade is a win. Let's go back. See, this is the. Let's see. So our win rate has gone up to 37.4, 34.7, but the goal is to put it at 80%. So just keep on with the classes. I want us to backtest every day. Backtest every day and see that we can. So performance by month: January was a very poor month. I made -2%. February -0.7. Then March was a good month, +4%. April, bad month, and then May, it's turning to be a good month. We up 2%. Yeah. And May, you can see you had one trade in May. Okay. April. So this is FX Replay. It's a very nice site if you want to build your system. So bye guys. You don't have questions, I'm gonna end the call. If you're on YouTube watching, make sure you comment, subscribe. You also share this video to friends. If you're not in the challenge, make sure you join our trading challenge. This is the hands-on. This is how we practice what we be preaching on the calls. Thank you.